Okay guys, so moving on to the final part of the video, let's see the business vocabulary now using the words market. Okay, so for example, we have here a niche market, right? So think about designer brands like Gucci, Louis Vuitton, or big cars like Ferrari, Lamborghini. So those companies, they are part of a niche market because of course their product is not for everybody. It's for a very specific type of people. So in that case, it's part of a niche markets, okay? Because only very specific people will have the money or will be interested in buying that kind of products. Niche market not necessarily means that it has to be expensive, means that only very specific type of people will buy that kind of products, okay? Another example of this, for example, nowadays many people, they are trying to avoid eating meat, okay? So for example, you open a restaurant with vegan foods, right? So only people who are thinking about avoiding eating foods will buy their foods, okay? So it doesn't mean that it has to be expensive. It only means that just a small number of people will have access or will be interested in buying that kind of products, okay? Of course, most of the niche markets, they tend to be expensive. Yes, they have very expensive product for a specific type of people, but not necessarily, okay? It's not a rule, okay? Then we have the next one here, a market penetration, right? So a market penetration, right? So think about, for example, Apple and Microsoft. Who has a higher market penetration in the business? Probably Microsoft, okay? Because I don't know, probably in the offices, 99% of the offices in the world, for example, they still use Windows computers instead of Apple's computers. So their penetration is much higher. Okay, so that's what it means. It's like how successful the company is, how much people really buy products from one specific company than the other, right? So in that case, thinking about Apple and Microsoft, Microsoft probably has a higher market penetration, right? Then market segmentation, right? So market segmentation has to do with if I have a product, I need to think about who is going to buy my products. What's the age of my client? Where does he live? What does he like? Things like this. So I need to think about, okay, I'm designing, I'm creating this product for that type of people. So I'm thinking about the segmentation, right? So it's the same in that case. When you think about the market, of course, you're not just going to consider one person. You're going to consider, the whole market, the whole profile of the market, okay? And finally, we have here a competitive market. So here you can use any type of product. For example, a competitive mobile phone market, a competitive computer market, a competitive car market, okay? So it's a way to describe how competitive a specific type of market is, okay? Perfect. So I think we're done. So just to wrap it up, in these videos, we saw business vocabulary using the words sales, products, and markets. Now, that are some activities for you to practice, and then you have the PDF file so you can check your answers once you finish. If you have to, please go back, watch the videos again, organize your notes, do the activities, and then when you're ready, you can move on to the lesson 3 of the upper intermediate level, okay? So I'll see you on the next video. Have a good one. Take care.